welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 12th of November. Time is flying by and Christmas will soon be here. So yeah, the days are just going. It doesn't seem like a minute since it was Halloween, end of October, then bonfire night last Friday, which was explosive. Quite literally, because I said last week I don't buy fireworks, we just look outside the window at other people's, and yeah, that was just so true. Literally, I mean, we had a bit of a bonfire, burnt a load of wood from work, to be honest, and all pallets and things in the burner bin as our little bonfire contribution. But yeah, you could just stand in our garden and watch the most expensive firework display ever from when I got home, 5:30ish. It was still going at 10:30. I went to bed. Yeah, it was just non-stop. There was they're having a big bonfire on like the next area opposite our house on the estate called the Arbour, which has a massive big field at the bottom of it. It's kind of a strange thing. It's got two streets coming down, and then they sort of converge in this big circular thing. I imagine from above it looks like a giant willy, to be honest, the way it's designed, but I'm not sure they meant that. But anyway, so there were apparently a load of the community had got together because a popular lady had passed away and decided they were going to have a big bonfire event in her memory, which is nice. And they did have a big bonfire. I could tell it was big because I could see the flames of it above the houses opposite us. It was that big. And the fireworks, there was one rally of fireworks, and I don't lie, it went on for 5 minutes solid. And it was just constant rockets and explosions and flashes. And I was just there, I was like, that's hundreds of pounds gone in fireworks just in that little section. But it was all night that was going on. God knows how much had been spent on fireworks and things. So yeah, I saw a lot of fireworks. Saturday I came into work, built myself a new shelving bit for some racking. I didn't have a top section of the racking because it was just second hand. I got what I got basically. So I built some out of the wooden crate panels that the new roaster came in. And I waited for this bad boy to turn up, or quite a few of them actually, a delivery from the manufacturers. They brought it in person because they were coming nearby the area. Yeah, it's a really nice bit of kit, that. So it might look like your average cafetiere, sips coffee, but it isn't. They've done some very good development work on it, and it basically has 2 filter sections. So you drop in the first one and put your coffee on top of it, and then you add your hot water to let it infuse and brew, and then you put the second filter down into place, and it basically locks the coffee grounds in between the 2 filters. So the advantage of this is when you come to clean up time, with a normal cafetiere, you take your filter bit out and you've got all the sludge at the bottom, and you can't really do a lot with it because it's all wet and sludgy, so it ends up going down the sink or something. And that makes a mess and it's horrendous. So with this, when you're done, you just pull it out and the coffee grounds are trapped between the 2 filters, so they come out with it, and then you can take it to the food recycling or your bin or whatever, and just press the button on the top which releases the 2 sections, and the grounds come out and it's all nice and tidy and great. And of course the thing about cafetiere is it's a metal filter mesh, and you do get some extra nuances of flavour of coffee with metal filters compared to using paper. Paper remove more fines, so you don't get so much dusty sludge at the bottom of a cup, but the thing is paper can remove quite a lot of the oils from the coffee, the flavourness that's in there. So paper can detract a little bit, whereas from the sort of the metal mesh filters, they're much better. So yeah, so we've got that. and that's gone up on the White Rose website, doing a little starter pack. So with that and the 2 Great Taste Award winning coffees I had this year, so hoping that's going to go well in the run up to Christmas. And then yeah, it's been super busy on the White Rose. The White Rose socials have had a complete makeover. Hefty promotion going on the Hiker's Inspiration and Cyclist Strength coffees with the gift packs, AeroPress goes, and also the Christmas blend coffee. So it's all getting really quite hectic. We've got stuff going on left, right and centre. And yeah, that's it. It's been a busy week. It's been a really busy week. Christmas markets kicked in. So Wednesday, I managed to cram 500 kilos of liquid hot chocolate sauce and coffee beans into the back of the Toyota RAV4, amazingly, and headed off to the centre of Manchester, bang in the centre, Deansgate. Got to the wrong end of Deansgate apparently, had to then take a stupid detour to get to where I needed to be, and of course there was nowhere to park up. Start unloading. Well, I didn't really have to unload it, I took it out of the car and some lads then carried it off to where it needed to be, because the stalls of course are all in the pedestrianised bit, you can get nowhere near. Then I had to go to a different section, went there, unloaded some more. Then they said, oh, have you got this other guy's stuff as well? I said, yes. They're like, oh, well, that needs to be back where you were first time. So I had to go back through a convoluted one-way system to get to where I was originally so we could unload the rest of it. So very complicated. Hopefully the rest of the deliveries will be more localised where they're based in Huddersfield rather than having to go to Manchester all the time, because it's a bit of a faff. Loads of local deliveries again. It just everyone, all the Peace-All stores were having coffee, so that kept me going, and yeah, it's just been all go. And I'm sure it's just going to keep up that now, really, because we are in the hard push to Christmas. Gifting should really start picking up a bit, and then, I mean, Black Friday, I don't know if Black Friday will affect us or not, but White Rose has become a retailer which we've never been before. So in a way it should, and especially with the amount of Instagram and Facebook promotion we've now got going on, because they're posting daily, and they know things about Instagram that I didn't. There's all the real things happening and these different little animated things going on that I would have never known about or how to do. So many clever little back-end things that, you know, that's the thing about marketing, isn't it? You can't know everything about marketing. At some point you've got to say, oh, I need to pay someone who knows about this, because they don't know about coffee, so you've got to try and teach them about coffee so they know what they're posting about. But other than that, it's going well. Also a new, off the back of some photo shoots and things they did for the Christmas hampers, I thought I'm going to give a try, do some better photography for the website generally, you know, just for the general coffees. I mean, it's a bit hard to make a kilo bag of coffee beans exciting, because it's a kilo bag of coffee beans, really. I mean, these are better because, of course, you know, they're more colourful and lively, because the 250 grams, the sort of gift things. But if you're buying a kilo of coffee, you're buying a kilo of coffee for yourself, you drink loads of coffee, and you're going to buy it because the coffee's nice inside, not because it's got a pretty bag. So I'm not sure I'm going to upscale the kilo bags or 500 gram bags so much. Just concentrating on having what we call the gift bags, the 250 gram gift bags, which are prettier, so they're a nice thing to give to people. This Brazilian fermented honey this week, just because I really like that one. Great coffee. And I've had samples, in fact I've got some more samples to try here as well. Samples from 2 different plantations that I visited in 2019 in Brazil. So Fazenda in Haim, and also Fazenda de Lobo, the wolf. Yeah, I've got those, and hopefully be getting new stocks of coffees from those two plantations I visited. So that's all good as well. Plus the 40 sacks of Ethiopian Yaourt are still to materialise, but hopefully will soon. So yes, part of my photography thing was one of these ring light stands. So now I can have the camera nearer me here, hence I'm probably bigger than normal. Whether that's a good thing or not is undecided, but at least, you know, give it a go, and maybe a bit more illuminated. Right, let's do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom, because I really must get on. There is lots to do today. So Mr. Nellis says, my thing stuck about on your vlog, on your Sublime Sunday post, I spotted some countryside books as Andrew would like. Not mine. Social media people brought all the props for those pictures for the holiday gift pack things. Not something else. I would never ever have thought about, you know, the hiker's inspiration, having some hiking books, a woolly hiking hat and things, and for the cyclists, you know, a bike wheel in the background and some cycling related paraphernalia. You know, just I wouldn't have ever dreamed of putting those together with the pictures of the coffee to make that. But again, that's marketing, isn't it? You drive it towards the customer. So yeah, not mine, Richard. They were part of props. I would have never have thought of doing anything like that. Anything as amazingly good as that. I am going to Henley in Christchurch with my dad from Sunday, Thursday, and while he and I are away, my room will be having a deep clean. Very good. When are you next delivering coffee at General's at the Boathouse, Square Chapel, the Meandering Bear, Victoria Craft Beer, Lightcliff Tea Rooms, Blondins, the Deli? Have you ever been to the Loafers at the Peace Hall? Never been to Loafers. Been to the Deli, Blondins, Trading Rooms this week. Did the bakery last week. Been to Stodfold this week. Been to the Weaver Rooms at Deanclough this week. Been to Copenhagen Monday night this week. When did I go? Lightcliff Tea Rooms the week before last, I think. I forget. You see, that's kind of easy because I always go first thing in the morning on the way to work, just because it's easier to do them. That's probably about it. Remembrance Sunday and Children in Need tonight. Oh, is it Children in Need? I didn't even know. Have you watched any more Simon Pegg? Not for a while, actually. I wouldn't mind. Can you remember Ghost Riders? I think it was on BBC Two. No, sadly not. So, yeah. So that's it. Busy week, and it's just going to get busier, I think. We've certainly shifted a lot of product this week, one way or the other, which is good. I was looking for the stats for the White Rose, the last 30 days compared to the previous 30 days, and there is a substantial increase in sales and activity, visits and whatnot, and definitely, I know White Rose has been busy this week because every single day I've had like 30 plus parcels to ram into the lockers. And it's meant I've had to do the ones at home, and they're really slow and fussy. I don't know what's up with them. You'll get to a box, and it'll say can't read code, and then the next one you try, because I'll give up on that till later on, it'll say can't communicate, and then you'll go through a few more which will say can't communicate. Then you'll find one which will kick it off again. And then you can carry on, and all the ones it didn't like will then work afterwards. I don't understand how that is. It's like it just gets stuck on one, and then it has a little meltdown. Well, because none of this is fun at 7:15 in the morning when it's raining, blowing a gale, and you've got a bootload of parcels to move before you get here and do stuff, and it's just being done and not wanting to accept the parcels and things. So, getting frustrating, it takes so long, and B, because there's so much I have to do up there, there's not enough room in Windsor's, which is quicker. And also I'd have to carry all 30 boxes up to Windsor's, quite a distance where I can park outside the one near me. It's ups and downs of life, really. So, but there has been loads. And of course, not everything goes through Hermes, some goes FedEx as well. That's been pretty busy. So yeah, all go. Right, I'm gonna go get on with a busy day. So have a good weekend, week next week, and we'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.